The traditional economy, the traditional way that people have always worked and done business, is disappearing. I mean, it's not even, it's changing, but it's disappearing. It's completely taking on a new form as we move from the traditional economy into the new digital economy. And I can tell you, I can guarantee that an enormous percentage of people who are currently working are screwed. It is predicted that by 2035, 50% of all the jobs currently in the world will no longer be done by people, 50%. And 2035, that sounds a long way off, but that's what, 19 years. Now, if you think back 19 years, if you're old enough, if you're my generation, or maybe slightly younger and you're old enough to think back that far and remember what you were doing 19 years ago, you'll realise that that's actually a pretty short period of time relatively and goes in the blink of an eye. So 2035 is not that far off. And this is what we call digital disruption. I've written blogs about this. You know, go take a look, get a bit more information. It's a very interesting subject as well as being a very scary subject in terms of the way the world is changing and the impact that it's having on people. And the problem is that most people are unable to change. Most people are unable to evolve and adapt to the way the economy is changing. It possibly not such an impact for very young people, people in their teens at the moment, early 20s, because they're seeing the world as it's changing and they are probably more equipped to actually adapt with it. Younger children as well, you know, by the time they come into the workforce in 10 or 15 years, hopefully they'll be better equipped still to deal with that changing economy. But certainly people who are used to working and doing business in the traditional economy are going to struggle unless they're able to adapt. And people don't do that well. People by nature are resistant to change. You know, we like to be sat in our comfort zone. You know, change is uncomfortable. But unless you're able to change and unless you're able to evolve and adapt, and sometimes that change doesn't have to be significant, but some degree of change is required. But unless you're able to evolve and adapt, then, you know, that transition from the traditional economy to the new digital economy is going to be impossible for some people, and it's going to have a significant impact on lives. If you want to find out more about digital disruption, about how the traditional economy is changing and evolving and disappearing, we've got heaps of articles on this, we've got blogs, we've got training. Go take a look, be better informed. Visit our website, subscribe to the newsletter, it's all there. We'll see you there.